Hole by Beck. I hope you know this song, and if you know this song, you love this song. So maybe this is your first time to hear it, or maybe you came looking for it, but boy, what a haunting song this is. This is a song you need to listen to with your headphones on in a quiet room, or driving down the road, or when you're thinking about life. So Blackhole by Beck. It is strangest tuning of any song I know. Don't even know what to call it, but it is C sharp, F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. Or you can call those by their flats, but you get the idea. So that's how you want to tune your guitar. In fact, I'll tell you what I did. That right there, F sharp, you don't go from E up to F sharp. You go down to F sharp. And I actually, this is an old guitar that I hardly ever play, and so I changed the E string and put a second B string on there. So these two bottom strings are both, you know, what are they, 14 gauge or something like that. And that way, you know, to make that E string an F sharp gets pretty floppy, and that's okay. You don't have to change that string, but I did because I hardly ever use this guitar, so now it's got that on there. So these two bottom strings are the exact same string, exact same note. In fact, all three bottom strings are the same note. That G string is made to an F sharp, F sharp, F sharp. So that's the song, or the tuning. And then the playing is pretty simple, actually. So here's what we're going to do. This whole section, you're going to hit the top three strings open, and then you're just going to kind of bar across the bottom three strings on the respective frets. So it's going to be open, so second, hammer on to fourth, and then hit it open again. And then do something similar from 5 to 7. So 5 to 7, back to 5, and then 4. And don't forget those open strings. So you do that once, and then you do basically the same thing, but instead of that 5, you'll go to the 9. And then back down to 4. So you're just changing one fret one time for the second half of the lyrics. Okay, does that for the lyrics a couple of times, and then it goes to kind of a bridge between the lyrics, which is this. And by the way, my 12th fret, what would be my E string, has kind of a fret buzz right there. Actually, it sounds pretty good with this song. So you go to the 12th fret, again the three skinny strings, down to the 11, 5, 9, 4, and then you hit it open for a second, and then kind of a stretch the second fret, and then hit it open. So that's the main of the song. There's one more, maybe a second bridge that sounds something like this. Okay, so that is, you're now going to be on what's normally called the E string and the D string, which in this case are both your C sharps or D flats, whatever you want to call them. And you're going to go from the 2nd fret up to the 5th fret. Slide it up there. So what's interesting about that, when you're on that 5th fret, on the 2 strings that are tuned to C sharp or D flat, the notes you're playing, they're all F sharps. Every note you're playing right there. You're only playing one note, but you're playing it 6 times, and that's what gives it kind of that haunting sound. So, you do that 4 times, and then you go to the 3rd fret, 9, 12, and then back to 5. Goes back into the lyrics, and then it does that, does this again. I think it does that a total of 3 times in the song. You'll listen to it, you know the song. So then there's just the outro that has something a little bit different, and I'm not sure if it's on the guitar or on the violin. I'm assuming you probably won't have a violin playing with you while you're doing this song, so you'll probably want to do it on the guitar. And that is this. Once he does that run up to 12, ends back up on the 5th fret of the 2 fat strings there. He's playing that and throws in something like this. So it's something like that, close enough for playing the song. And I will tell you this, if you've got 2 guys playing this on a guitar and tuned to this, it'll really sound similar to the recording, to Beck's version of it, just because there's obviously more than just one guitar playing it. You know, those layers are what adds so much to a song. But either way, if you do have somebody playing it, somebody can kind of focus on the... can be doing that while the other guy is focusing on... And I'm just on the, from the 5th to the 7th fret. I hammer on once and slide up once. And then you do the same thing from the 9 to the 11. And by the way, I'm playing it faster than the song. It's hard to play as slow as that song is. So if you are learning this and playing it, it's a very slow song. My tendency is to go faster than the song is. So anyway, I think that's about it. Beck, Blackhole. I will also put the lyrics to this song in the description, and the reason for that is because they're very hard to understand. And I found this website that says that Beck actually had posted that somewhere, or had, you know, in an interview had given the lyrics to the song. So that is supposedly from Beck, has his stamp of approval, but I guess if it's on the internet, it must be true, right? So anyway, I'll put the lyrics in the description. Now you can sing it, now you can play it, and you can make people think you are quite the musician. Well, that's it. Blackhole by Beck off of Mellow Gold. Great song. I hope that you know it already and that you love it as much as I do. Over and out from my easy chair.